Hi my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Ronke here again with a very beautiful face, and this is Life of the Ronke. If you are new here, thank you for tuning in, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. And please don't make it your last time by subscribing to my channel. Turn on your post notifications so that you get notified when I start upload a new video. As you guys know that I have not been like pushing out content like I used to. I'm so happy to be back here, and yeah, I'm so happy to be back here. The last time I think I vlogged for you was when I was in the NYSC camp. I have finally resumed my PPA, and I'm currently living in Ibogun, Oyo State. Yes, I changed environment here. I changed environment, and I'm just trying to like just settle in here and just get familiar with the whole place. That's why it took me time. But that being said, welcome welcome guys, welcome. And if you've been watching my channel, you've been watching lots of content from me, and you've not subscribed, I know some people, they don't even know that they are not subscribed to my channel. This is like a call, like just look down and see whether you subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I don't know why I keep having lots of views on my videos and I've not reached 1K subscribers. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just watch my videos and they forget to subscribe. So please, yeah, don't forget to subscribe this time around. Don't forget to subscribe. You guys should help my ministry. You guys should just help me. I've been doing YouTube for like 2 years now, and I have quite a number of views, but that 1K sub, I don't know. So you guys should just subscribe. Yeah, you guys should just subscribe. I'll be right back. By the title of this video, you guys already know what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Like I said, some people asked me lots of questions why I was not posting under my previous videos I posted about OU. So yeah, I jotted down some things I'm talking about. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. So if you know you are really interested in this kind of video, like admission related, is hostel, is post-UTME, just sit back, grab your popcorn and relax, because it's going to be a very interesting one and a very educating one. So let me just talk about like the whole Jamb process. You guys know the whole Jamb process. You take your form, you read for the exams, you study. When your result comes out, so what I would say is that while you are filling your Jamb form, you already know the course you are intending to go for. You already know everything, and I feel like before you even fill your Jamb form, you are supposed to like go online. I will link those links in my description box. So yes, I will link them in my description box. So you guys are supposed to like go and just like check that, okay, for me to be able to study this course, what are the requirements? What should I score in my Jamb? What should I score in my Post-UTME? So yes, but I'll just say this one that Jamb is saying that if you are not 18, you cannot get an admission. If you're not 18, you cannot write Jamb, you cannot do WAEC and all of that. That being said, you are supposed to like go and check, like, okay, this is my cutoff for, this is the cutoff for my course, and just check and just aim and work towards that mark. That is the mistake most people make, including me. I made that mistake, but my own was kind of better, because after I got to check my cutoff, I realized that it was like in line with my course. So that was what saved me. But most people, they don't know that. Before, I've been seeing that Jamb has been bringing down cutoff for universities. I think from 180 they brought it down to 160. Let me just tell you, anyone that tells you that if you score 160 you'll be able to secure admission in university, the person did not lie. You might be able to you might secure an admission into a university, but trust me, it will not be your desired course. That one is no jokes, because you are trying to say, if I score 160 I will gain admission. Why is there's like somebody that is reading very, very hard to score like 260 and above, 270, 280. So they're trying to tell me that they're going to like leave people with higher scores for you that you scored like the required distance, like that you scored the minimum stuff. So the one that Jamb is just saying, you guys should not follow them. Just read well, check for that. Let me just tell you, like, if you want to do all those medicine, pharmacy, medical lab, law, all those big courses, law, that's some engineering, that's some courses that accounting, that you know that all these courses, they're like, people used to rush it like hot cake. Don't, if you score 200, you might be lucky and they give you admission. But let me be honest, all you of today, there are lots of people that scored 250 and above that did not even give them the desired courses, because there are lots of people. Yeah, and a lot of people, and we are in Nigeria, obviously. So there's still going to be governor's list, Kinikon's list, KBS's list. Lots of people, they will use the connection with their Jamb score. But one thing I like about OOE is the fact that even if you know somebody and you don't score the required cutoff for your course, they will not give you the admission. Yeah, you check the course you want to do, you know the cutoff, so you start reading and start aiming for that score, and even more to improve your chances. So after you've done your Jamb and you've seen your post-UTME, you've seen your score and everything. So the next thing is, when OE starts selling their form, you get the OE post-UTME form. During my time, OE post-UTME form was 2,000. Yeah, it was 2,000, and plus verification of result, I think everything was 5k. Verification of result, there was like 3k, so that was like 5k. But now I'm very, very sure they would have increased the price. So I'm not giving guys the actual value, because by the time I'm making this video next year, things would have changed. But let me just give you like the estimated value. Like, if you want to like get post-UTME form, I think now you should be like, you should have like something like 15k. Yes, 15k. It might not be up to that, but at least have like 15k. So when you get your post-UTME form, you make sure when you are filling your details, you fill them correctly. Like, you fill them correctly, you make sure you don't make any mistakes. So yes, you fill them correctly, you check your name, your date of birth. So when you filled your post-UTME form, you make sure you upload your A-level results. You upload your WAEC or NECO, whatever one you are using. You make sure you upload it, because they've come to realize that some people that they give admission, they don't tend to like have their papers. So it's when they're now in another level, they'll now go back and go and be doing it, which they've stopped that one. They've stopped it. They don't do it any longer. Then let me just tell you how you go about the post-UTME. They will open a portal for you. The portal will be the one that when they now give you admission, it's still the one you're still going to like continue to use. So when you get the post-UTME form, your mode of login is going to be your Jamb registration number with your surname as your password. So when you want to log in and check, they will give you a date that will come for your exam. Then you come, obviously you come and do the exam. They'll give you the date, they'll give you the time. So that's the day you're supposed to come for your exam. Because OE tends to have lots of prospecting students, like people that are open to come to their school. So they cannot even take that post-UTME exam in one day. So I think they put them in batches, even time. For people from 9 o'clock and different for people from 12 o'clock and something like that. So any day they give you, make sure you show up that day and time. If your exam is for 9, just trust me to be at that place by like 7:38. Yes, just be there like 8 before that, 1 hour before your exam time. So when they give you 9, don't say it's that night you are going to leave home. You might miss your exam. So when they give you for 9, make sure you are there by like 8 o'clock, 8:30, so that you even like settle down before you go for the exam. So yeah, when you come for your post-UTME, it's always so stressful. I will not lie to you. Because my own experience was it was nothing to write home about, because then if they just fix everything, they do it faculty by faculty. So if your course should fall under Faculty of Science, you guys are supposed to come that day. So during my own time, we taught Faculty of Science, BMS, and Engineering, and you guys, we were much. Like, imagine like more than 10,000 students trying to write exam that same day. We were much. The queue was very long. I just finished secondary school then. So I got you thinking that I was going to write my exam that day. I had read all through the night. I'd done everything. Only for me to like, I joined the queue, like the line was so long, like it was like long, then another corner, like we were much. Like I was like, hey, is it possible for all of us to write exam this day? And then they had not completed the big ICT, so they were using the 2 small ones that could like accommodate maybe like 100 people at a go. So imagine that kind of, how many batches would they even do the exam? So when we now got there, I realized that this one is not as if we even helped us, because we are still going to like, it's still going to take us hours before we can like still enter the main hall. It's not from the main hall that they're not taking us to the ICT. And after like 2 hours of standing in the hot sun, they just came to announce that if your course is under Faculty of Science, your exam is not today, go home, come back tomorrow. And I'm like, how is that possible? Some people came from Lagos, different kind of states. Some came from the north, some came from Kaduna, like far places. So and their own mind is just for them to write the exam today and go back. So why would you tell them to stay back? They already meant it. So I had to like just wait for my friends. My mom went back. So I told my mom to be going. So I had to wait for my friends because my own course was under Faculty of Science, but theirs were like under BMS. So they had to stay back. I came back the next day to write mine. So just expect anything from OU. Then another update about OU is that they introduced 10 new courses. So they are introduced like 10 new courses just to like make more money. So they introduced 10 new courses. Let me just leave them out to you. So they now have medical laboratory science, MLS. They have medical lab. They have applied geophysics. They have building technology. They have educational management. They have quantity surveying. They have estate management. They have library and information science. For the longest, they did not have this course. They just added it. So they have criminology and security studies, and that course is like a very, very good course. So they have forensic science and they have taxation. Yeah, so these are the courses they just added. So if you know, before it's just medicine, pharmacy, and yeah, so before it was just medicine, pharmacy. So they added nursing later, and now they have MLS. It's going. So the whole school hostels, I used to get a lot of questions about the school hostels because I think the video I made about the whole school hostels are like is like the most watched video on my channel. Yeah, that all. And I almost did not make that video, but thank God I made that video because that video is like the video that is doing wonders for me on my channel. If you have not watched that video, after you are done with this video, just go and check and just watch it. That is how the hostel look like. They've not updated anything. It's still the same. So that one is like evergreen for now, pending the time that we add other hostels. So we have 4 hostels in OU inside the school campus. So I think the price of the hostel now is around 250-ish. While I was there, it was 110. Like while I was there, it was like 110. The first set paid 100, but we paid 110. So I think for Sycamore now, yeah, the hostel fee is more than 150k. I will not lie, it's like 200 plus. It's like 200 plus. And recently, you know, OU increased their school fees by 100%, even more than 100%. My course was for like 99,000, someone than 12,000. Me, I already finished before they increased it, and they increased it to like 270 something thousand. Imagine, from like close to, no, even let's just say approximately 100k to 225,000. That's like plus of 125 times 2 of what they used to pay before. So yeah, they said they increased the hostel fee to 225,000, but I think they brought it down. But Sagamu is still like going to be like the most expensive hostel. Yeah, it's still going to be like the most expensive hostel. So if you want to stay in Sycamore, just budget like, let me say 250k for the hostel. Yes, I will not lie, because I think it's around 180, 200, but just say 250k. So you might have changed and you might not. So that's just it. Even the hostel fee is using more than the school fees now. So you're able to bring your own bed because the bed is not that convenient. So it's better for you to just bring your bed along. Yeah, so when you're coming, you can come with your gas. There's a kitchen for you to cook. If you don't want to cook, you have to go to motion ground to get your food. So some people do ask me, do they sell food? Do they cook? Yes, they cook in the hostel. You come with your gas, your cooking stuff, you come with everything. But you cannot come with TV. Oh. There's TV in the reception. You can't come with TV and some other stuff. But you can come with, if you have deck that you want to be, you can bring deck. If it's not going to be disturbing your hostel mates, because I get that a lot. So yeah, they cook in the hostel. They cook in the hostel. After you resume your classes, hopefully they'll give you admission by the grace of God. So after you resume, they give you admission, you start your verification. I think you have 3 types of verification. There are like 3 stages of verification. The first one, the second one, and the third one. So the first one is verification you do immediately after they've given you admission. So you come to school with the hard copy of your documents, your Jamb results, your Post-UTME results, your birth certificate. There are lots of requirements. When they give you admission, you would know it, what you are supposed to bring along. So you go to school with them and they'll check physically, but I think now they've changed. They don't do the physical verification again, so you just upload everything online on your portal. You know, I told you guys that the moment you get OA Post-UTME form, they are going to create a portal for you. So when they create the portal for you, yeah, and that's where you are going to see your results. When they release the results, you see your results from your portal, your exam slip. When you're supposed to come for the exam, you see everything on your portal. Till you do your matric, you still be logging into your portal with your surname as your password and your Jamb registration number. So the moment you get a matric number, they'll tell you guys to, they will update it by themselves, but they'll tell you guys to update your password. So by then, I would advise that you don't use your surname as your password, because people are wicked in this life. So just try and look for a unique password that is private to you, and that nobody can ever guess until you tell them. Because we've had cases of when friends that you will say you trust, maybe when they just have small issues, they just log in into their friend's portal, they change all the courses that the person is supposed to register for that semester, and the friend will not know. The friend might have filled the course form and be hoping that, oh, he or she has filled it. The person might even have an hard copy of the stuff, and yeah, then it will come to exam time. The lecturers will go and print the list of people that registered for their courses, and their friend's name will not be there. And the reason is because the friend that is angry at our friend or his friend has gone to our friend's portal to change all the courses. And when you don't register for a course online, you will not be able to take the exam, because they call you into the exam hall with the name of people that registered for the course. Do you get? So when they don't call your name, you can't enter the exam hall for the exam. So I will advise you, don't share your portal password with anybody. Don't trust anybody too much that you share them your portal password. So yeah, so when you change your password, when you do your first verification and they approve it, that is when you'll be able to see your school fees. So when you see your school fees, yes, when you pay your school fees and you see you'll be able to pay acceptance. So when you pay acceptance and you pay your school fees, that is when you now start getting ready for the second verification. Second verification is just to basically, there's some forms on your portal that are going to print out and fill. You print for security, you print for sports, guidance and counseling. You print your medical forms, and you pay for medical too. You pay for your medical fee. You pay your medical fee and you pay for your medical insurance. So yeah, and they'll give you a date to come for that one. So you're gonna do your medicals, and yeah, you go and do your medicals, you give you a date. So is everything, all those forms that you fill online that would amount for your second verification. So as you are filling all those forms, make sure you have the original copy and you have the photocopy. So there are some designated places that you go and sign all those forms. For security, you need to go to the security. For the guidance and counseling, you go to their office. For GNS, you shall make sure you sign them, make photocopies and keep them. So when they start, third verification is when you submit your file. So when they ask you, they will give you a file while you're doing your second verification. So they'll give you a file. So is that file, they give you 3 files. One is going to be for the school, one will be for the faculty, and one will be for your department. So when you fill those 3 files, you make sure they'll tell you to make photocopies. One will contain your originals, the other 2 will contain your photocopy. So when you do your third verification, that is when you know that, okay, you are a student. So you start taking lectures, you start going for lectures. Some lecturers will give you PDF, online PDF. Some will sell textbooks to you. Some will send online PDF. So whatever they do, any lecturers, they have their method. Just make sure you start on the level on a good note so that you end up well. Don't be part of people that would always say on the level is just for play. I will get serious when I'm in 200 level. I'll get serious when I'm in 300 level. You would not even know when 500 level will come or 400 level will come. You would not even know. All these exams mostly are always CBTs in 100 level. If not all of your courses, like let me say 60% of your courses will be CBT. Me, while I was in 100 level, 200 level, all of my courses were CBT courses. It was when I entered 300 level, I started writing paper-based text. So yeah, I think that's all you should know as an aspirant. I already talked about the Jamb aspect, the whole use Post-UTME aspect, all use Hostel and everything. We've come to the end of this video. If you watch this video to this point, don't forget to like, share to your friends so that they will watch, and yeah, share to your friends. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'll see you in my next one, and my next video is going to be like bomb. Like I have juicy content for you guys. I have not been uploading for the longest, but now that I am back, you guys should get ready. I'm just bringing it. I'll be giving you guys back to back. So you guys should just stay tuned, subscribe, turn on your post notification so that when next I upload, you're going to get notified. And I'll see you in my next one. And if you are aspiring to gain admission into OU, I wish you good luck in your examinations. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.